as you heard there, Pat might have a late betting show before the starter calls him in.
And here in the ring, Declan, still no change in the betting there. Fortune Dan along with Jetaway to Getaway. Your 7-2 joint favourites. On 4-1 is Good Time Cree. 5-1 Love at Sea. Also along is 5-1 Michael Anonymous. 7-1 Magical Dawn. 8-1 each of two Florida Mountain along with Something Saucy. And 12-1 the rank outsider Aloes Vision. But the 7-2 joint favourites, Declan, for the opener is Fortune Dan and Jetaway to Getaway. The 7-2 joint favourites.
White flag raised, Open Racing. The 2022 inch races commence here at the new track and they head on the way to the first of 16 fences. We start with this 4-year-old Mare's Maiden, and prominent on the run to the first is Love at Sea, who will take that one in company with Something Saucy. Back in third place then, sitting along the inside as they race through the winning post with 3 complete circuits ahead of them is Good Time Crew. So they begin the climb towards the back straight. This is a 4-year-old Mare's Maiden, sponsored by Tattersalls, Noel and Mag Long and Hickey's Bar Mount Unica. And the field turned towards the back straight, and at the start of the back straight we've a fence which they face into now. And the two up there is Something Saucy, the biggest mare in the field of 9 runners. She lands in company there with Good Time Crew. There's a break then of 3 lengths to in the third position. We've got Love at Sea, one of the 2 Monbeg runners in the field. This one has a green cap. The second of the 2 Monbeg runners is Magical Wonder at the back of the field in a black distinguishing cap. Meanwhile, sitting in about 4th place is Jetaway to Getaway, and that one is just ahead of Fortune Dancer. So they take this next fence, and all appear to have taken it safely, and now they turn across the bottom to the cross fence, which will be the 4th of the 16 in this contest. So Barry O'Neill is in front aboard Good Time Crew. Small advantage from Sean Staples on Something Saucy in second. Hunted up then in third position by Jetaway to Getaway, who sits on the inside of Love at Sea and Rob James. Back then to in 5th place is Harley Dunn on Micro Normus. That one is sitting along midfield there with Florin Mountain, and just slightly wide of that one is Fortune Dancer, and the 2 at the back of the field as they clear out over the next fence are Magical Wonder alongside Aloes Vision. Coming along now to this next fence before the winning post area, and it is the Colombo trained Good Time Crew, who has a small advantage from the runner representing Garrett Murphy's team. That's Something Saucy. They're 1 and 2 as they move through the winning post. In third position for the Mick Murphy team is Jetaway to Getaway, flanked on its outside then by Love at Sea. Sitting about 6 lengths behind the leader then, in about 5th or 6th positions, are Fortune Dancer and Florin Mountain. Around the turn after these in 7th position in the red jacket is Micro Normus, representing Harley Dunn's team, who had a good weekend. I think they had a couple of winners on Sunday across the country. Back markers remain Magical Wonder, and at the back of the field, but only about 10 lengths behind the leader, is Shane Bargary aboard Aloes Vision. Motoring on towards the middle of the back straight and soon to approach this next fence. And if anything, Something Saucy, one of the 2 Jetaways in the field, has come to take the lead. So Something Saucy goes to the front for the first time, just edging on there from Good Time Crew. The second of the Jetaway horses is in third place. That's Jetaway to Getaway. So bounding over the next one, and precious little to choose between Good Time Crew and the black jacket from on its outside there. That's Something Saucy. All the while they're going along at a nice lick now, the tempo lifting all the while. In third place is Jetaway to Getaway, who's on the inside of Love at Sea. Coming to the fence in 5th place is Fortune Dancer. And then after Fortune Dancer is Florin Mountain, followed by Micro Normus, who's maybe improved a position there into 5th with a good jump at that fence. So at this next one, and as they clear that fence, They passed a judge and are about to embark on their final circuit. 5 more to jump in this 4-year-old mare's maiden. And as they travel up the hill for the final time, on the inside, it is Barry O'Neill, Good Time Crew. He's controlling the pace, but is now being headed on the level by Something Saucy, who's driven on there by Sean Staples. So Something Saucy's with her ears pricked, takes this fence, goes on then from Good Time Crew, making a good move now up into second with a slick jump at that one was Rob James and Love at Sea. Still not far away in 4th position is Jetaway to Getaway, so they stack up appreciably. The only one who's not in contact is Magical Wonder, but the rest of them bunch up as they enter the last 5 or 6 furlongs. And now they're heading to the fence, which is 4 from the finish. And as they clear this one, and it is Something Saucy, tackled now in the centre there by Jetaway to Getaway, with Love at Sea right up there with him, and still holding its position on the inside is Good Time Crew. So Good Time Crew and Jetaway to Getaway have gone on now as Something Saucy weakens out of it. So over the third last, it is the long-time prominent Good Time Crew, half a length to good from Jetaway to Getaway, making stealthy headway as Harley Dunn and Micro Enormous in the red jacket, and then in 4th, still in touch, is Love at Sea, and this quartet have broken clear, 2 to jump, and as they come to the second last, Good Time Crew, Micro Enormous, Jetaway to Getaway, and just in behind is Love at Sea. It's still in the melting pot as they run down to the last. Micro Enormous on the inside, bursting through the centre is Love at Sea, and still there is Good Time Crew as they come over the last, and now Rob James comes to view the front inside the last 100 yards on Love at Sea, and this is a Monbeg winner, the daughter of a Finnissy. Love at Sea goes on, sprints on nicely at the death to win by about 5 lengths. So Love at Sea scores. From in second place was Good Time Crew. Third home was Micro Enormous, and 4th we had Jetaway to Getaway, and then there was an appreciable break to the rest, which included Aloe's Vision and Fortune Dancer finishing in 5th and 6th.
The result of the first race: first number 3, second number 20, third number 16. Number 22 was fourth.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1, 2, 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. The winner of our opening race here, Love at Sea, ridden by Ron James and trained by Donncha Doyle. Your appreciation there for our winner, Love at Sea.
The complete result of the first race: first number 3, second number 20, third number 16. Number 22 is fourth. Your distance is 3 lengths, 3 parts of a length, and 3 lengths. 3, 20, 16. Number 22 is fourth. 3 lengths, 3 parts of a length, and 3 lengths.
Presentation there, ladies and gentlemen.